So I was browsing Steam a while ago and I came across that I actually had a lot of deleted games from Steam. Now, some of those things were removed because the developers removed them. Some of them were removed for being banned. And some of them were part of this like one big conspiracy thing. Like, there's just a conspiracy of like shitty asset flip games that apparently exists. It's really interesting. So I came across this because I have items such as Absconding Satwar, Brilliant Bob, Goo Kublets in my library of Steam, and they had no Steam page, they had no store page. I was like, what's going on here? So I looked up I looked them up, and I eventually came across this page by Indie Game Bundles, this random ass website, and it talks about how like 173 games have been removed from Steam Store. 173, that is crazy. So this like one guy made like 173 games and put them on Steam, and they're all shitty asset flips or whatever. I'll get more into it. And here's actually a statement from Valve. Supposedly, apparently this is a statement to Polygon, according to this website. And it talks about why they got banned from Valve's perspective. And that situation is that they were annoying to people, and it turns out that it is actually like one person under different developer names. We'll get into that in more detail later. And basically, the examples of what they did is they were mass shipping, so just like releasing spam spam games that are basically the same thing, and like getting in the way of like the listings to find stuff, etc., etc. And they also talk about them abusing Steam keys and misrepresent themselves on the store. We'll get to the misrepresenting part a bit more detail. Again, that's about them using other accounts, probably. But abusing Steam keys, that basically amounts to them giving a ton of free keys to people, so that people will start using the game, playing the game, so they can make a profit a different way, which we will also get to. And yeah, they removed them and banned basically all of the accounts of the developer and all that. It's a whole mess. And this group called Sentinels of Store, huge credit to them, by the way. Basically, what they do is they talk about like these kinds of like transparency issues and like scummy things that happen on Steam and other issues and other things. Just to talk about this kind of stuff. And here, for example, they talk about like a bot network thing that exists, like a good source for this kind of thing. And they actually have like a list of the games from this. It's not, I guess, everything, because it's only 152. So I guess it's missing some of them, because here it was 173. So I guess 11 are missing, but it's a pretty exhaustive list of the games that this developer has. All of these games were released by the same developer under different names, and it's a whole like it's such a messy thing. It's crazy. And they actually have done a bunch of stuff that's even more scummy than just giving free keys. Because what they have done is they have made multiple accounts, and an example that this Sentinels of Store group has is the scenario where there's a game studio called Anteater Games, and they make this game called Camera Obscura. This is a legitimate game, like a proper game that this studio made. But this Zonitron group also made one of their aliases as Anteater Games. So they were effectively impersonating this like actual game studio. And because of that, this game studio has been talked about as if it's the Zonitron asset flip studio. And it has like the Zonitron studio has ruined the name, or like damaged the name of this genuinely like decent game studio that's completely unrelated, because they chose to use the same name as they use in doing scammy and shitty stuff. So it's pretty wild stuff. And actually, if we go to the like, for example, Absconding Satwar, the discussions page here, you can see some interesting things here. So booster pack, 346 foil, basically 3 cards for trade, card pack, and so on. Basically, people are trading. There's all these like card trading posts, but basically the whole thing of this game is the developers would like give free keys to everybody, but list it for money on Steam. Pump up like the player numbers, and then like the game would give out a ton of cards, like trading cards, and then people would just trade these cards. And when you trade cards on Steam, the developer gets a lot of money. So they are abusing that to just like do false marketing, false advertising, and like have people trade these cards if they get through this crap. And yeah, it's shit. It's awful. But I thought there's some fun idea. So I actually have 11 of their games as listed here on my Steam library. So I came with the idea of actually playing through these. So let's play through some banned Steam games. Cause I want to see just how awful this shit is. I want to see how far in the depths of hell we can go to with this nonsense. I don't. They have like a screen for their crap. That's good to know. Yeah, you can play with mouse or keyboard. Wait, what the fuck? What is the control scheme here? You're not using both? You're using only mouse or only keyboard? Oh, it's control movement controls. Okay, whatever. Settings. We're going to go to keyboard. Fuck that. Okay, the keyboard controls are. It says use the mouse, even though I have selected the. Okay, the keyboard controls are awful. The keyboard controls are absolutely atrocious. Like, you have to. Like, turning is not proper turning. It's like you can only turn or go forward at the same. Like, it's so clunky. That's what I'm trying to say. We use the mouse. It's less bad. It's awful, but it's less bad. Are we just walking around? Is there a point to what we are doing? Are we just walking around? Is that all that this game is? Okay, there's cameras, so we have to like avoid those. So we have to avoid like the camera light. Okay, it has sound effects. I wasn't expecting that. Even moving cameras, technology, fancy. Ooh, it's such like modern technology. A moving camera things, like moving like detection fields that you need to avoid. Holy shit, moving obstacles. Imagine, that is insane. That is nuts. Okay, I got found. Okay, I don't. I so want to give up on this. This is not fun. This game is not fun at all. Okay, we kind of. Oh, fuck, there's cameras too. That's kinda ass. Made it. Okay, beat 5 levels, that's enough of this crap. This is not fun. Anyways, what was my next game? Break into Setwar. Oh no, we're doing more Setwar. Oh no, oh no, oh no. The graphics were also not very beautiful. I will say, they were not actually very beautiful at all. Now, is it the same game? Is it the same fucking game? The soundtrack in the menu is the same. Is the soundtrack the same too? I think it's the same game. Just different levels, but it's the same fucking game. Holy shit. Okay, there's not even... Okay, there is instructions, but it's just really hard to read font and it's tiny on the top. Oh, come on, it's that sensitive. Are you kidding me? We have to like... I have to like... Why am I doing like... Why am I doing like... Precision like... surgery here? Why am I doing like microsurgery here? What is this? Bruh. And like it says there's like gold, silver, bronze timings. But like it doesn't actually give you a medal or anything afterward. It's just like there's no end screen to indicate what you actually got. So what's the point? This is ass. Oh well, let me go out. Let me leave. Let me out. Let me out. Whatever, it's the same game, we're done with that. Dr. Bagasi. Okay, that's where the name comes from. And he's stealing happiness from everybody. From all the bobbins and bobbins, okay. And terror has been spread. Okay, so Bob's parents were kidnapped. This cutscene is... You had to press with the mouse. It's a literal slideshow. Okay. The resolution increased to the menu from the actual cutscene. From the cutscene. It's just... It's a bloody PowerPoint. It's a platformer game, which is different from the software games, thank god. It's a lot less painful to play as well. It's not great. But why is it a literal PowerPoint? Can the camera not be turned? No, it can't. Okay, the camera cannot be turned. That's fun. So it's the weird sideways perspective here. What? I failed? Ah, interesting. I'm assuming it's some kind of default, like, asset movement as well. It's not absolutely horrid. But it's not good. Like, look at how unnatural the, like, distance versus legs move is. It feels wrong. Like, it would be totally normal for prototype or something, but for a finished game, it's a bit weird. Bit lacking. Like, look, I already started moving, but now it's giving me a cutscene while I'm moving. I'm now stuck in the air. And I had to move to get out. So to kill slimes, I had to push them off the edge with a fucking box. You can just leave the level. Seriously. You can just leave the level. What the fuck? You can literally just... Oh wait, is it intentional? Is there like a secret? I saw a glowing thing. So I'm guessing actually it's intentional that you can leave the level. Like how do you... like, what is this? Why? Why am I... So there was some kind of glowing thing somewhere out here. Yeah, what is this shit? That's just a way to teleport you back up, okay. Why? Why can't I jump out of the level? The air... Look at, like, that's a tiny click on the keyboard, by the way. That's a tiny button click. Like, I'm just, like, clicking and immediately letting go. That's one tap. Look at it. And the air control is super clunky, actually. Like, it feels like I'm sliding when I'm in the air. And the perspective feels kinda fucked. It's a weird gameplay experience. It's a strange gameplay experience. You don't have to kill the slimes or anything, you can just do this shit. What the fuck? What's the point of that level? There's nothing there. Whatever, we are quitting. That was brilliant, Bob, ladies and gentlemen. Next we have Fiends of Imprisonment. Fiends of Imprisonment, you can be imprisoned. Okay, what is this font? This is the best graphics quality, by the way. This is the... It's the same fucking This is the same game as the software games, isn't it? This is the exact same. It is the same horrible menu music. This sucks. And it has the same settings. Oh, it's the same game as software games. It's the same game as software games. Why is it the same game? This is awful. This is awful. And it has the same cameras. The menu font is the most horrid thing I have seen. That, like... Okay, look, we are not going to play through this. Look at this font. You can't even read the end of it. This is the worst nightmare I have had in my life. This is... Look at this fucking font. It's horrible. Anyway, we are not playing this shit. It's the same game as the software games, these two. These three are all the same game. I'm not doing it. Now, Go Kublets I think is next. Yeah, so we have a set of 4 different Go Kublets games. These are all going to be the same. Except it's, you know... They're going to be the same. But we'll give every single one of them a brief little try. And I do like that it's like they're like effects, but it's also hard to notice. Like, it took me some effort to figure out that this was here. But I do like the like effect and the cube and all that. It's Nice touch for whatever. Can make it Russian. I love how the Russian is spelled in English. Like all the language names are spelled in English as opposed to their own language. Like, why is Russian not spelled as Russian? Text Russian? Whatever. Let's do a new game. It's a puzzle game. I think I have to reset it. Because you need to like have a run up to be able to hit it. Okay, it's a puzzle game. It's probably the best game so far, honestly. And why is it tracking time and not... Oh, it's time-based, not move-based. Okay. Interesting, interesting. I figure it should be move-based. In terms of, like, the rating, but I think it's time-based. Oh, fuck, I went too... Ah! There's an actual puzzling. Oh, I get it, I get how you do this one. So you push this one here. And then... You push this one ahead. And then you start pushing it to the side. Now, you can do this. There we go. It is super simplistic, but it's honestly okay. Like... This one is actually fine. Like, this one is fine. The other ones were crap, this is actually fine. Like, the animations look good and like... Yeah, it's fine. This one is fine. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. We have 3 more of Google games to go. I don't know why this game needs a sequel, or any other versions on that matter, but it does. I liked the other menu. Why is that blurry? It has numbers and I can't tell the numbers because it's blurry. What is this shit? I do like that you can like move fast in this. It's fun. Like the mechanics feel totally okay. Oh fuck. What's this star meant to be? What are the stars implying? What are all the different stars? Anyways, we have seen this game. Let's move on. Now we have the OCD version. So we have the OCD version of this game. Get progressively worse. Okay, this menu is... Look at the amount of lag. I pressed the button. It took this long to go here. Look at this stutter. What the fuck? Look at this. Oh my god. Oh, this one is about me moving, not about moving other things. It's a slightly different gameplay, it's still a puzzle. And yeah, it's about my movement specifically. Oh no, okay, there is also other cubes. But these other cubes are an obstacle. I can just like go through the air. Like if I'm quick enough, like... Look at this shit, I can just go through air. Bruh. I'm not gonna keep playing this. It's too annoying. But these Google Blitz games, I think, are the best out of what I've played so far. They're actually like, okay, well, okay, the OCD one is kinda ass, but the 1 and 2 are okay. This one has the lag as well, by the way. Do you notice? It takes like forever to go as well. The sound effect is so annoying. Oh no, the font is awful as well. I have to wait until the level starts. Bruh. You have to wait like so long before every level. You have to wait. No, I'm not waiting shit. Fuck off this game. I'm assuming it's a different type of game since it's a parking game. I think I've actually played this before and I run it. Oh, no, I haven't, but it's like... Well, I think I might actually have played this at some point. Wait, it's like touch controls. Holy shit, this is awful. You have to... Wait, seriously? Seriously? You have to control... This is like the Lethal Company car. Holy fuck. Is this where Lethal Company got its car designed from? Like, this is like the Lethal Company car, like, this is ass, look at it. How are you supposed to, what is this control scheme? What the fuck, this is ass. This is, no, 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 no. We are not doing this shit. Fuck this game. Anyway, let's play. It's a platformer. So it's a stock asset. I chopped on top of it and I got damage. Explain that to me. Oh, there's a gun. Okay. Okay, I died. Whatever, I don't want to play. Fuck this. That animation was lasting too long. I don't want to play it. Settings. Yeah, sure. New game. Okay, I get it. So that is the amount of time you have, and I had 0 of everything else. Why is there no pause menu though, at all? There's no resetting. You can't reset. So if... Okay, there is. So this is the reset. Interesting. I thought it's like the objective, but... No, that's it is the... Alright, well, we're doing it now. It's another, like, puzzle game. Again, very simple, not that great. Yep. Am I supposed to, like, just reach the blue cube? I think so, right? But the blue cube is the objective. Yeah. Okay, these controls are ass immediately. These controls suck. Like, physically rotating around this cube is not fun. Also, the design is non-existent. Like, some of them you can just move forward. Some you can, some you can. Like, I don't want to think about it. Like, it actually makes me not want to use my brain. And when a game like this is fun, it makes you want to use your brain. This one doesn't. It makes me want to die inside. Anyways, we're done with that game. We have one more of that series. We have the sequel. We have the dystopia version. New game. Can I start a game? Okay, no, it's pretty slow at starting. Okay. There's a rotation, but I also can't move, so... Oh, I suppose it's a color. Okay. Yeah, no. No, I don't want to deal with that. Just no. Okay, so that is our band Zonitron games covered. So, are these Valve banned Zonitron games any good? Conclusion, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. They are ass. So, this is bad. The Google that ones, these two, not the rest, but these two are like, okay, not good, but fine. These ones are also bad. And everything else is a nightmare. Everything else is absolutely ass. Like, absolute F tier, like, fucking dog shit.